Hey, what is up, guys? I haven't done a solo video in a while, just kind of going over my current opinion and stance on the game. Um, and today wanted to go over that, but more importantly, the math behind this game and the calculations that I've done to secure approximately 2,400 Joule and realized Joule profits in the last 2 months. That's relatively good from flipping stuff on the market, summoning. And I think today we're going to go over more so the summoning and the math and the risk behind everything. Real quickly, I've been watching Gen Zeros for a bit, and I saw this guy pop up, number 98. I think it's pretty solid just because miners have not dropped below 5,000 for a while. And the reason behind it is we can do a quick math, right? This priest, the value comes from where? Comes from the R1 and the dominant. Any, let's put in the numbers, right? So 4,800. We have the mining, and we have the R1 knight. You guys can skip this part if you guys are not interested in Gen Zeros, but just wanted to go over this real quickly, and then I'll go over the math behind 10 of 10s, unique 10 of 10s, unique as in things that people are not really looking into, and just opportunities to kind of make more profits in this game. Real quickly, if you hit 10 of 10, knight, that's 84. It looks like it's been dropping. If you hit any 10 of 10 miners, solid. If you hit the knight miner, that's 235. And of course, if you hit the mutation of the summoner, Gen 1, there's only two. And I just had one that I just sold. I flipped this one recently. It was a Gen 2 actually. This is a Gen 1 that I summoned with Gen 0. So yeah, let's go over some of the math behind what's going on. I actually do not encourage many people. Well, let's go over the quick math behind um, 10 of 10s, I guess. And current market as of the March 20th, I don't know if I'd recommend getting an Archer and Thief. Let's look at Dark Knights. So the results of 135 is the mutation chance, Summoner. Summoner is holding up way better, so I would pick up a Priest and Wizard over that. Ninja should still be pretty bad, unfortunately. 129 for Ninja. Paladin, I believe, has been pretty solid lately. Gen 3s are actually tanking the floor price. Let's see Gen 2s. Night Warrior's not looking too good. Gen 1 190, I just saw one that sold recently. So the money is Summoners right now. It has been like this for the last 3-4 weeks. So I've specifically been trying to look and find wizard and priests specifically. Yeah, wizards has been the very low in supply. Or the supply is not keeping up with the demand. So you would need to pick them up at... Priest, you guys can pick them up pretty cheap. So it'd be 95 and 79 or 80. I don't like the 95, but we'll run the numbers anyways. That is my dog, of course. I'm back. And the reason why I want to go over this summoning today is really because people are making an income playing this game. And I disagree with questing. Gardens is passive. You know, like 55%, 45% of your rewards are locked. Anyways, it's going to be supposedly unlocked in 3-4 months. I think it'll be a shit show when that happens. Just because there's so much locked jewel out there. But yeah, I've seen people summon consistently and gain profits. And I guess the regular 10 of 10s, one of the strategies, minor 10 of 10s. I want to go over the math of that as well, because I'm going to do that anyways myself. And then also picking up recently a unique one. And I don't mind showing you guys these strategies, but I've seen that after showing strategies to you guys that it's been kind of affecting my I guess results and profits as well. Like ever since I've been talking about alphas, like everyone kind of knows me for alphas and loving DR1 matching heroes and summoning with them. So they've been very scarce, and every single time they pop in the market, they're gone. So yeah, even some of my, I guess, clanmates or the people in the guild drilled me a few times because those are the strategies that they were using to make profits consistently and pick up these 10 of 10s. And yeah, let's go over this as quickly as possible. If you guys already know the regular ones, skip ahead. Miners, we can do the math as well. Paladin. DK is picking them up at anywhere from 1 to 5 summons. But picking them up specifically for miner. So this is current value. 320. I actually would not pick these guys up just because 95 for a wizard is way too expensive. So I'll be looking for wizards, I guess. But yeah, so it's going to cost you 175. Let's go over this once more. Summoning it 5 times. I would almost never summon it more than that, just because your best outcome is a 4/4 mutation, and those sell a lot less than 5/5s. You can do it, I just don't recommend it. So this is 100, and obviously you need to summon for 2 heroes, so that's 200. Total cost of 374. And these 5 summons, and let's figure out also 5 of 10, Gen 1, going for 37. It goes all the way down to 37. So you also lose money there. You lose 200. You lose exactly, looks like 100 here. So you selling the original pair, right? That makes you minus 100. And I know this is not the cleanest spreadsheet, but hopefully you're following. So you need to make up that loss. You have you have 5 shots. And you have a 14% chance typically of hitting a mutation. So if you hit that, it's 150 joule. If you hit rarity, it really varies. So basically, let's go over a few scenarios, right? So the first one, let's just say you hit the mutation. Second one, you don't. I really want to give some accurate appraisals. So 7 of 7s, 8 of 8s, 35, 36, 36, 40. Looks like 36. So if we keep summoning at the current value, everything is 36, which is actually terrible. Your summoning cost for the first one is 32, 36, 40, and 44. And the fifth one is 48. Let's say you hit that 150. So you do make the difference. So all in all, 94. You lose money. Even if you hit the 14%. And hitting 14% in 5 rolls, yeah, like it's realistic. But 14 times 5 is 70. Odds are 30% of the times, 75 times you won't get it. So the strategy right now, no, I would not do it. You might get lucky and hit a 12.5% chance of a rare. Rare floor. Let's, be a little less conservative. Something with more than 6 summons. Gen 2. 50, 54, 58. Let's just see you hit one of those. You hit 58. You're barely making it up. And let's just say you sell all these guys. You're breaking even. And we're not going to waste your time in 4 or 5 days of doing these summons only to make like what, 4 jewel after tavern fees. That is not a business I want to get into. If you acquire them at 75 each, it's a bit more friendly. So we have to make up a cost of 76. So would I do it? Yeah, I would do it. I mean, there's chances where you can actually hit a legendary. And that's, with more than 6 summons. Gen 2, 163, 170, 180, something like that. This warrior actually looks kind of good. Let's check it out. Hoping for R1 mining. I think over the next few days, we're going to get to that magic number that we're really looking for, which is 75. Anything under 80 is still fine. Like, the math will still work. If you hit one mutation, you do need to hit a mutation, though. And for those that don't know what I'm talking about, let's just put it in. Let's put 2 commons together. It's this mutation chance. It's nice how there's R1 mining there. 14% chance to hit a ninja, 2% chance of hitting a legendary. So 1 in 50 you should be hitting one. Yeah, one. Okay, moving on. Let's move on. Let's move up and graduate to... Okay, wizard. Might actually buy this right now. Double mining maybe? Ooh, that is a purchase. Endurance screen. This is really nice actually. 95. You see how I kind of snap purchase there? And I'm a very risk adverse person. Like it takes a lot for me to usually make speculative decisions. But wizards. Okay, so wizard, miner, DR1. It's a little confusing. If we look for the next wizard, that is a miner, 117. And would it even have the double mining? The double mining is actually worth at least another 5-10 jewel to me. Triple mining. That's nice. This is a nice one. Pure, but it's not better than mine in my opinion because the R1 warrior. Cool. So do want to go over this as quickly as possible. So I actually picked one up at 105 yesterday. Let's see if I can find a better one actually than the one I picked up. I do need to wait out 8 hours apparently. Priest. Yeah, they don't have the double mining. I think we can live without it. The one I have is, this is the one I just bought. This is the one I bought last night. Conveniently, we have triple mutation chances. To advance abilities, which is cool. We also have an 87% chance of hitting a mining. Second best outcome is actually gardening. And we have that covered. So as long as we don't hit fishing, and we never want to hit... Well, foraging is fine for priests and wizards, but we're also hoping to hit a potential warrior knight. There's also knight as well. Makes it an 11.5 and a 3% chance of hitting a knight. So we have 14.5-ish percent, a little bit more than that. If we hit that, that'd be pretty good. So I'll write down the costs that I'm able to pick it up at. Picked up recently that wizard and the priest I picked up at 105. The wizard was a way better deal. When these guys go down to 5 of 10s, which I'm actually listing at 5 of 10 right now. 57, 58. 66, 70. We'll put it at like 68. So it's only a loss of 27 and 37. Huge difference from here. Okay, I never want to refresh this one because I actually need to list these guys ASAP. Let's check the mining floor. It's still the same costs over here. So let's actually go over it real quick. So um for some reason you hit duds. You're just the unluckiest guy in the world. 57, 58. All common. Let's just say 57. This is what happens if you hit nothing. If you hit a summoner, we already did the math for this, but we can go over it again. Gen 2. 150, 160. What if we do hit that 15% Warrior Knights? I do expect to maybe hit 1. So Gen 2, Warrior Knight, Miner. 62, 64, but it's going to have more than that. It's going to have at least 6 summons, at least 5 summons. That's going to happen. I'm loving this math so much. Okay, I need to make a new sheet for current summoning pairs because I actually have 0 summoning pairs now. So I guess we could just go over kind of a day in life. Let's look it up again. Yeah, honestly, nothing amazing about it. I mean, the Recessive 2 mining helps a little bit. Priest Miner. This one cost me 105 to pick up, and then 95 to pick up the Wizard. DR1. First summon. Yeah, we'll go over all of it. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to cost 32, 36, 40, 44, 48. I may have actually messed up the math earlier. No, I did not. Okay. Wow, I'm actually so bullish on the math I did over here. Because things are kind of changing because miners are being picked up pretty heavily because of Christabel coming up. And the lock schedule is going to be 95, 90% in the beginning. So miners are so important. Hopefully you guys enjoy the recent episodes. This one's a really cool one. This one's sick. This podcast was amazing. I mean, everything's pretty dope. I know we had some audio issues, one of these 2 episodes, but full of colors and amazingness. So basically, we only lose money if we don't hit, if we hit a 12.5%, hit these guys. I can go over this last example, but I'm hoping to do some summoning today on this video, but I don't have any summoning pairs. Like I have this one. Like this she I could just delete. Video ideas. um This is the priest. Their CD is kicking in. And then the wizard. I love the wizard. Such a good pickup. And I don't have any other summoning pairs. Just gonna go over my portfolio right now. Pick this guy up for 80. This pirate's a alpha pirate. And this archer is also an alpha. What do I mean by an alpha? It's just the R1. I know people are calling it different things these days, but those are the two common things you will hear. It means that the archer's not DR1. Who was it? I think this archer. So I need to find a pair for it, but it's hard to find alpha pairings. It just means that the recessive one matches the archer. And it basically increases your mutation chance when you try to summon. I mean, a perfect example of that is, just going over it quickly, this one is not an alpha. This one is not an alpha as well. Chances are 14.14. The only reason why it has the boosted 0.14 is because the recessive 2 have a little flip-flop right there. This card has a little bit more value because there's a recessive 1 mining. Both my thieves have recessive 1 mining. But that really, the only thing it does is it increases your mining chance by 9.3%. I think exactly 9.38, yeah. So we have one pairing right now. I could also pair the archers and thieves. Then we would be running through this scenario then. I did pick up this archer at a pretty high price. I think 99. Did something sell? This sold a while back. Just loaded. Oh, this just... I fat finger this? That's weird. I don't remember ever owning this card. I've never owned this card before. Oh, this was a long time ago. This was February 27th. Sometimes I hate EFK because I did not send anyone to PJ. Oh, I didn't send this guy. I sent 2 guys. Oh, sometimes you just hate EFK because it's just like it says your guy is sold but didn't. Okay, that's throwing us off topic. That's funny, isn't it? Let's continue looking. Monk. pirate. I like the pirate because it has a double. It also has the knight. I don't really want to go past 115. But we could plug in the math real quick. So let's just say 111, 119. So we'll put that snare down here. 111, 119. You have a higher cost, bigger loss as well. So the loss that we kind of have to make up is the sum of these two. And it could still work out. We have an 84%. If this was flip-flopped, I may... That'd be nicer. Yeah, let's look through everything we can. I know I already looked through these guys, but we have to keep doing it. Mining. I think these wizards had potential. So we might pick up one of these guys. I mean, we're creeping pretty high up there in cost. But I still like it. Triple mining, mining fishing. We don't want that. Wizard priest. So if we find a priest wizard, one of these guys got to be priest wizards, right? Priest knight. I do really like that. And this, it makes the chances of it 10%. Wizard priest. But the whole point of the recessive 1 priest is to add that 0.88 chance of hitting the mutation as well. So preferably we find that. Nope. And nope. And I don't think we're going to pay anything more than that. This wizard, my wizard. Oh, this priest has advance. Right now I'm just not looking at advanced abilities, honestly. Like, it's just creamy on top. Creamy on top. Ice. What do you cherry on top. I think I'll do it for you guys. Because I do want to bring some more content to you guys, but also this is a pretty logical decision. We got to pick up the triple guy, triple mining guy. The wizard is fine. None of these guys are priests. Yeah, just like which one do we want to pair it up with? I mean, I'll take a look. I gotta look at mine as well, like the ones that I own. 10. I only own one of each. My inventory changes so much, even I get so confused. So is there any chance my priest matches up with this new wizard better? Oh, there you go. You see what I'm talking about? The flip-flop. This will bring it up to 14.94. So what I would actually value this point 9, whatever it is, percent over. Ah, it's so close and hard because the only reason why I was about to say that I'd value that over the 10% and the 3%, 2% warrior is because of what? Is because we're rolling 5 times. And the mutation chance of hitting it's just such a low percentage as well. So it might be better to not do that. You see how much thinking you guys have to do? I guess I might do the third scenario. You guys can just look it up yourselves, honestly, but I've actually found it to be extremely lucrative to do the DK and Pally summons. Because, yeah, these guys were the perfect pairing, I guess, because with a warrior, with a knight. This is the one I own right now. 332. So either way, we need to pick up something. Just refresh. Okay, good. I just had the wrong numbers as that one. Okay, so wizard's still here. Let's pick it up. 119. It still works. It barely works, to be quite honest with you. But basically there's no risk. It's really weird to say that, but there's no risk. 119. Alright, we're doing it. Like once you do a math for it, that's how I kind of. What kind of name is that? Mad Bowling? Did you guys see that? Just realized the name is like that. So Gen 1 Wizard triple recessive mining. Spent a lot of money the last few days. Also sold everything I summoned, which is a dub. So that 119. So the pairing is these two guys now, right? I think, yeah, this guy's still probably on cooldown. There's so much thinking, to be honest with you guys, because I'm pretty anal about everything. Because for me, it matters. I know a lot of people, they don't think too much about it. But this is where you need to put in your brain power. Because once you get this done, you're just hoping and praying after this. Right? But if you already done the math, then there's nothing to be worried about. So these guys are summoning pair now. Has a 14.94% chance. And it becomes a lot more pure, so it also increases the chances of us hitting the priest. or wizard. Over a case like this, yeah, that 9% gets spread out a bit more. Yeah, so in some cases, yeah, like my decision here was wrong. But I personally just value, let me think for a few seconds, because let me gather my thoughts. Okay, so this is this. They're both females. They're all females. And thankfully in this game, it doesn't matter. Okay, refresh, 108, 12. Wizard, 6 hours. Do you guys see what I see? Endurance, endurance, mining, 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 mining. Wizard, warrior, priest, knight. 1.21% chance of hitting paladin. This is so clean. Yeah, this is pretty unbeatable. But we'll look through the options anyways. 888. Ooh. Compared to radiate. But if we hit that fishing, you can't always guarantee. It's expensive to try to do that. Yeah, I mean that first one's just so perfect, actually. 15888. All right. Endurance and wisdom, both very solid. 108 for acquisition cost. Gen 1 priest, miner. That wizard kind of sucked. This pirate was actually really good because it had double mining. Advance knight warrior, amazing right here. Priest summoner. Gardener? No, mining, obviously. Pirate. Yeah, we just cannot do this monk. We can pick up the pirate. $108. We need to wait 6 hours and 9 hours. All right, let's make this a longer video. I am a bit tired, but I think it's important to kind of go over everything that I talked about, because most likely I'll procrastinate if I don't. So, okay, so we're going to filter by miners. Dark Knights and Paladins are the best. Miners, Paladin is the best. We're going to ignore the Dread Knight and a Dragoon. Dark Knight's on the same level as Knight in terms of total base stats. But if we compare a Dark Knight's raw strength, that's a level 2. Let's compare level 2 with level 2. So 16 strength versus 11 strength, but Paladins have high endurance. So there's a 6 difference and a 5 difference. So yeah, this one's a better miner. So worst case is a Dark Knight miner. That's actually not the worst case. The worst case is hitting through duds. So and in this case we have usually 1 or 2 shots. 1, 2. All right, 1. Typically want to pick up a Gen 2 or 3. There were some good deals recently, but I'm pretty sure they're all gone now. Yeah, the deviation's too big. Yeah, your loss might be too big. This one's actually pretty good, the Dark Knight. I think I picked one up recently. Yeah, this Dark Knight. I picked up for 93. So the mentality behind it is something with a 2-5. It's gonna be difficult finding Paladin. Looks like Dark Knights are a lot easier to find. We'll check out this this Dark Knight as well. Thief, mining. Okay. 1-7 is the one that we're looking at. We gotta be careful with generations as well. Looks like all the good deals is looking at got scooped up. I was very hesitant because I didn't do the math for it yet. But I'm fairly certain that it would have done pretty well. I think Paladins are expensive. Yeah, the depreciation loss would be too big. Okay, so let's just set some filters then. Basically, you'd want to find a Dark Knight or Paladin, preferably like Gen 2 or less. Gen 3 is fine. For example, we would run these two guys together. 99. and 115. I don't like those numbers. They were a lot cheaper yesterday. I guess someone was scooping these guys up. The summon would be number 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 32. So it costs 64. And basically the math behind it was okay, so if this goes down to 0, goes down to 80. If that goes down to 0, that goes to 99. So there's very slight loss. And when you run these, I want to kind of go over the mentality behind it. So you put this in here. Paladins 109. I might have missed this one. So 109 instead, which is a lot better. So there would only be a 10 dual loss. So you have to make up 28 on the summon. So, okay, Pirate Knight. Okay, that's great. So, 30% chance if we hit a Paladin, we'll get 99. Let's just keep the same number, or we'll find another pair, for example. If you hit Dark Knight, that's not too good. 30% chance. If you hit a 14% chance, no, I messed this up. 75 is the actual number. I forgot my filters were on. 75, and Paladin goes down to 86. That makes a lot more sense. So it's even bigger loss. So here, you make so that doesn't make too much sense. But if you hit the Dragoon, Miner, 134. So really, you gotta hit the Dragoon. And I forget if it mutates, it goes to 1. Someone needs to double check, because I haven't done it yet. And it hasn't happened to me yet. But if it does mutate and it gets that additional summon, then it would be 270. The odds are you're looking for Dark Knights and Paladins to have like 2 summons. Oh, so this one's pretty good. 109 acquisition cost. And that summon would actually cost you 60 if they're both 2 of 5. Yeah, all the good deals got scooped up. Like literally yesterday I was doing this before I filmed this video and it looked a lot better. So basically we're looking for 2.5s, 3.5s. You can even pick up Virgin Gen 3s. That could also work. Someone's calling me. Yeah, that would still work. Let's open up the Gen 3. So we'd pair these two guys up. Summon cost would be a lot more because 36, 36. I think you guys kind of know where I'm kind of going with this. And I know that I didn't explain it very, very well, but yeah, I mean, running these two guys down would be fine as well. Just be a higher summon cost. It's 3 or 4, preferably 4 or 4. You could always mix generations, I guess. There's just no paladins in the market. But yeah, I hope you guys got the gist of where the mentality comes from this. Because 31% chance you hit the paladin, 31% chance you hit the... Oh, wow, there's an elite class possibility. That's huge for a lot of people. So you have 75% chance of hitting this. All right. I think that'll be it. I mean, we'll look at the mining and see if anyone else summoned anything. Basically scooped up the floor to some extent. I still really like this pirate. So we can do the math again for this. If you're still watching this, you are a real one. And you are someone that doesn't get bored. Because I'm sure the stuff I was talking about is boring to some extent. Let's just do the math for it. 111 and 1. We already did the math for this actually. In terms of the monk and pirate. I mean, the cool thing is we summon the first summon. Let's just say it's a 9 of 9. That's 70. So your worst outcome is actually higher. Yeah, I'm so wrong. Like I'm giving us rough numbers, and if anything, a lot of these are conservative because 57 is wrong. Like a 9 of 9 minimum is going for 70. Let's just say 65 if you want to be conservative. That'd be Wizard Priest. Pirates are definitely a little bit more because pirates are actually pretty high up there in the mining, by the way. And a monk is decent. You know, wizards and priests are pretty bad. And ninja's definitely not ideal, but if you hit the mutation, it's still awesome. Like it really is, because let's take a look at it. You hit it, you hit a Gen 2 5.5 ninja. Let's just say it's minor. Cool, 120, 130, 140. You hit it, let's just put 135 here. Profit. If you don't, let's keep going down the tree because high summon Gen 2 minors are valuable. 8 of 8s, let's just say it's 65. So this is actually the absolute worst outcome. Pirate, monk. You guys kind of see where this is going, right? Because I'm going to end up buying another pairing. 57. But this is priests and wizards. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to filter by what? Monk. Pirate. We also have a chance of hitting a knight. Like a 9% chance of hitting a knight. %9 priest, yeah. But I'm just gonna ignore that to make our numbers look a little sexier. Oh, well, there's just not much supply, to be honest. And that's why this makes so much sense. The more I look at it. Pirate. Knight. Like, these numbers, like, let's just increase it. It's just, you can't lose money. Pirate Monk, Gen 1. No one sells it at 5, so they probably saw 4. It's actually so hard to do it, and that's why it might actually work out so well. Yeah, let's pick these guys up then. And summon with them. So after an hour of me being really careful with investing, I'm gonna summon. It's kind of expensive, but it's gonna be all right. 110.7. Gen 1 Monk Miner. Priest, unfortunately. That really sucks, honestly. The Pirate helps. Mining, gardening. Gardening, really don't want that. Fishing, gardening, we really don't want that. But hopefully this kind of carries through. The Pirate. Let's pick this guy up. 119. Do I have enough jewel? I do. 119 for uncommon. $750 jewels spent. Yeah, this is just a way more profitable way of doing things as opposed to owning a Gen 0. I mean, Gen 0 is obviously more passive. This this priest looks nice. I would not pick it up though. It's too much risk for me. They look nice together. Let's look at Knight Warrior. I'm sure someone's already done the math for this. Knight Warrior. Let's do the math real quick and then we'll summon. Knight's expensive. 235. Warrior. 188. So if we were to actually think about buying it, we would have to wait minimum 8 hours. Dark Knight chance. So these guys, one of these guys better be double mining. Otherwise there's no shot we even think about it. Because 75% chance might seem pretty high, but it's not. It's not good. Yeah, it would only work with this guy because you have that chance of hitting the Dark Knight with a Thief and Archer. Mining. You don't even have Recessive 2 mining. Yeah, it's a big bet. But 188, 235. So hard to appraise this, to be honest with you guys. Gen 1, 5 of 10. 95 and 98, 9. Warriors 95. Knight is 99. Sure, they're similar owners, so they're just dumping. Nope. Yeah, this is a similar owner. Usually that's what happens. You still have 5 of 10. The Warrior and Knight, they were summoning with these two guys. And let's actually do a little stalking and see what they ended up pulling. In channel hero summons, we need to search up this ID. So, oh, he did this fairly recently. 2 days ago, he summoned with it. You got a Knight Gardener. That sucks. Because look, I mean, you're summoning with 2 mining. That sucks. Because that's worth, let's just say 37, 38, 39, 40 maybe. Paladin. He hit a Paladin. So because they're both Knight Warrior, Warrior Knight. Paladin's nice. If you hit that. Let's open up another tab. Five of 5. Mining. Paladin. Gen 3 is 200. Gen 2 floor price 245. You hit a rarity, goes up. Night mining. Let's look at that real quick. Night miner. 80. That's pretty good. So your outcomes are 80. You hit the mutation 200. There is a pretty steep loss though of 229 here. So you really need to hit that mutation. If you don't, it's just more risk. I mean, if I saw, yeah, I think this is a filter that a lot of people look at. So yeah, he hit it on the paladin. He hit 2 paladins. A Knight, 9 of 9. Funny enough, this knight was born by a monk and a knight summoning together. And the monks mining moved over to the knights mining. Oh, wow, he hit 2. Must be nice. That's very nice. So in his case, he hit it twice. And 9 of 9, warrior, or I mean, it just makes sense. 110. Wrong one. 8 of 8. Let's just put 105. I mean, this is just a worst case scenario if they're both double mining, but they're not. 80, 85. Because him using this 2 times definitely depreciated it. And then 6, 69. That's about right. And a 5. And if you hit the... Yeah, that doesn't really matter. Alright, whatever. You guys have been patient, so we're gonna reward you and me through our hard work. A summon. And I have just enough. Ten of 10. Monk. Pirate. All right. I am a bit nervous, but let's see what our outcome will be, and whatever it will be, we will put it in here. Let's get rid of this. Sodium pair number 3. Acquisition cost 119 and 110. The ID of the pirate. ID of the monk. Monk miner. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we already did the math. We're really confident about it. Supposedly, it's impossible to lose money here, but it's always possible. I like our conservative math, and let's run it. Knight Miner, Ninja, 5 of 5. If we hit a Ninja Fisher, that'd be insane. And it's time to roll the dice, guys. 32. After all that work. Let's get something amazing. It looks like the timer went up. I remember starting at 15, but it starts at 20 now. We will stay loyal to the 69.420 just because that one day I did default 69.420 and it was the best day of summoning ever. We hit a pirate. This is actually pretty good. We wanted a pirate. over a monk. We're really hoping for rare, uncommon, legendary, or mythic. We're also needing to hit the mining. We hit uncommon, mining. Perfect. Whew. We hit 28%, we hit 84, and we hit 33. The wisdom was a 50% chance, and the int was 9% chance. We had a lower chance than hitting endurance. Solid. So let's do a quick appraisal. Uncommon, 9 of 9. I actually started putting that over here. Uncommon, pirate, miner. Let's actually check if there's any more juice in this. If it's a pirate, recessive 1 pirate, that'd be absolutely insane. But it's not. It's a pirate monk. So there's also the chance of monk, pirate. It's a double miner. Advanced class actually carried over. Advanced ability carried over from the monk. The pirate also had one? I didn't know that. That's awesome. We could definitely hit a lot more magic later on. So this is what we summoned. Double mining. DR1 mining. We can try to do a quick dry appraisal. Let's open this up real quick. We need to dump a Gardener in here as well. Back up to 25 euros. Oof. Yeah, there should always be someone running. But let's see what we get. The last one we got was a rune, so maybe we get another rune. Milkweed, solid. 0.23, solid. Now we have a lot of miners. These guys are summoning pairs, summoning. I have 3 summoning pairs now. So we gotta remember who it is. 25. The pirate is gonna bring back some money for sure. Let's add some more gas to this. Let's do the quick appraisal on a 9 of 9. Pirate. Gen 2. Miner. There's not many out there. I'm assuming this one would not have double mining. Solid, perfect. So ours has advanced ability and double mining. And that. Let's lower it down to 879. I guess this is all dependent on the double mining or not. Because if it's Gen 2, you definitely need double mining. If you don't, I would never summon. So there's a triple mining here as a knight. So we're competing with that. 89. So if I list that at 80, I'll let you guys know how much it sells at, but 80 would be perfect. I like how we're all uncommons. Yeah, let's leave it at 80. Let's see what happens. This one is ours. Take him out to questing real quick. I accidentally put him into mining. So we'll let him mine. But I'll keep track of this. So the result, I guess. So if this works out, it's going to be a profit of 48 joule. And these parents, we've already done the appraisal kind of, but let's just say we saw that. Mining, it could be monk and pirate. 74 for the pirate. Yep, that's just not enough. So we can open it up. 74. And the monk. It's pretty fair to, yeah, I'll put it at 70. So we need to make up the loss of this minus this, whatever that is, plus this minus this. I don't think PEMDAS matters too much here. Yeah, 40-ish loss here, so that makes sense. We have to make up 85. And thankfully, this strategy is going to be amazing. I'm having second thoughts about even posting this video. I don't care that it's too long. It's just this strategy is going to work out pretty well. Because if I just hit one more, if I hit a mutation, I'm in the money. But I just need to make up 37 more joule and I'm in profit. And the minimum from this, from our math, 62, 65. Yeah, once I do 2 more summons, I'm basically guaranteed profit from there. These are 2 free summons. Wow, this strategy is kind of insane. Wow. Yeah, I'm hearing this wizard not being too good. Like, I'm summoning with as little money putting in as possible, cause, and with that being said, like, I still need at least a double mining. If it's not double mining, it's not. 81, because they all have everything. Priest. You lose that 3%. This one's better. Maybe this priest has. Nope. 81%. I like that. Monk, thief, warrior, archer. They're all great. So as long as we hit the 81%, right? Can't believe we're thinking about this, but 117.8. And it's also uncommon, which helps a little bit. It's a cherry on top. 110. Yeah, I still have quite a bit of liquidity to work with. 4,001, 30,000 USD. Good thing I sold at the mini pump yesterday. Yeah, decreased from 4.9. I sold around 4.87. That was just kind of lucky timing. But also, I saw that there was definitely a bit more hype that it made sense. Because we're still waiting for the AMA coming up this Wednesday. That'll maybe bring up the price a little bit. And the Crystal Veil is obviously in 10 days. What was I going to do? I need to do the math for, let's just say, 5 of 10s. Priest is 66.99. And Wizards at 72.95. So we need to make up 87. And let's do the math once again. 9 of 10s. Or 9 of 9s. 70. 72. Worst case scenario is a 70. 8 of 8 virgin. Say we get a priest or a wizard. It's also 70. Oh, that's a level 4. So let's just say 65. Okay, that sounds 68. Yeah, I mean, it's just, as long as it's a virgin, the first summon, that makes sense. Okay, so we put 68 then. And then 68 again. Priest. Why is there a rare? It's so beautiful. Excuse my dog in the background if you guys can hear that. Nope, if it was double mining, I would pick it up. Advance doesn't matter. Endurance I don't care about. So 58, 65. Hit 7 of 7. Wait, no, that's wrong. This is Yeah, 58 is supposed to be up here. And then 5 of 5. Should be a little less. If it's not, I'll depreciate it myself. I guess, yeah, as long as it's a virgin, it holds up value. That's just insane to me that. How much is 3,000? We'll max it out. Max out the credit card. 116. That'll pick us up 1. And these guys are both off of the fever, or the summoning fever, so they are ready to summon immediately. I'm just so excited to summon with these guys because it's always exciting to summon with no risk. Well, there is risks. Hitting the fishing. So 1 in 5 I should be hitting a fishing. There's also a mutation chance. Strength, we have endurance. So 1 in 5 we're supposed to hit it. So let's just say we don't, then let's just say 35. Let's just say we hit twice. Yeah, that'd be bad. But odds are we're also going to hit a mutation. Hit a mutation, 150. Okay, so we got the jewel from that. And then let's get some USDC in here. How much jewel do I need? I will buy, let's make it an even number, 161 jewel. So we have 300. I'm expecting it to go to 4.4, 4.5, 4.3. Just, it's hard to say. I mean, it's just, people are still very bearish, generally speaking. Let's hope that they're still here. 110, 117. Bought a lot of heroes from Mickey. I guess 117.8. Was that a priest or a wizard? That was a wizard. $110. I actually should have hit up my friend. He has a few. Now that I bought up the floor, he might charge more. He would have probably sold it to me at 9,500. It's fine. That helps out the profits. And the wizard. Let's not hit something absolutely disgusting. Let's hit something disgusting in a good way. Alright. Let's go. Wizard priest. Summoning pair number 4. I just love the 81.25. 14.06. They cost me 110 for the priest and 117.8. All right, let's get it. It should not be on a quest. Yeah, that's wrong. This is the correct priest. Yeah, we really need to be careful. Because we want to make sure that it always summons with the pair that we've specifically picked it up for. Because that could be pretty bad. And I can't find the color I want. Okay. Good luck to me. Priest. Okay, now I'm curious. How much it would cost to hire a 10 of 10. Gen 1 only. 24. The depreciation is not bad. That's why I would never do this. Gen 0, minimum 13. Pirate. Priest, pirates. Okay. Alright, wizard it is. Let's get it. $32. Yes, you actually need to wait. Let's stick with 88. I am Mochi 88, and 88 is what works on Asians. We would love to see an orb, colors. We need to hit the mining at the bare minimum. We hit a priest. Let's open it up. Legendary, mythic, rare, mythic. Let's be superstitious. Purple for purple, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With a common. Fishing. So this is the absolute worst outcome. That's terrible. So we actually hit the 18% fishing chance. Well, it sucks, but it is what it is. I am probably one of the most unlucky summoners you guys will ever meet. I have some lucky ones here and there, but quite honestly, like this legendary, like I didn't summon it. Someone else summoned it. And yeah. Oh, that sucks. Fishing. It'll probably have recessive. It needs to have recessive 1 wizard, or it's absolutely worthless. Yep. 9 of 9, not shiny. The mining's obviously everywhere else, but the most important part. That's pretty upsetting, but the probability of odds should be in our favor over time. How much is that 9 of 9 going for? Probably send them fishing and call it a day. Yep, super sorry that ended up ending the video on a, I guess, a more sour note, but we gotta understand that those things happen. And we still might be okay. Common wizard. That's gonna go for apparently 49. So let's just say 48. And I'll dump this guy ASAP. First purchase, first summons, almost always profitable. In our case. But if not, you know, the floor right now is 34, 35, so. Yeah, but usually the first summon's almost always guaranteed. Quote unquote profit. I don't really consider a profit. Because the depreciation was way more than the gain here of the card. But yeah, I mean, thank you so much for watching, guys. I know it ended off in a sour note, but odds are we're gonna hit some summoners here, summoners, maybe a ninja. We're gonna hit more miners. Maybe we even hit like some warrior or knight miners. Maybe we hit a legendary or a mythic, or my first mythic hit. We're probably gonna hit some rares. I'm pretty freaking good at hitting rares apparently. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave them in the comments down below. Happy to answer them anytime. And I'll see you guys on the next video.